They poured the tea 3 times before I even knew my own name was for sale. Dust on my feet, I was only 10. I was 10 years old, dust on my feet, grinding shade by the old compound wall. I didn't hear the engines on the road, I didn't hear my whole life start to fall. The afternoon was heavy like a hand, pressed soft against the back of my young neck. Cicadas singing like they always sing, while somewhere men were signing off my fate. 3 men came with cola wrapped in cloth, my father's hand on a stranger's shoulder. They sent me to the well so I wouldn't see how fast a girl can be sold to grow older. 20 minutes there and 20 back, just long enough to lose what wasn't lost yet. I carried water home upon my head, not knowing I was carrying my own debt. Nobody asked me, nobody told me, I was the last to know my own story. The boats were already halfway gone before I'd even sung my own first song. 3 goats, 2 sacks of grain, that's the price they call my name. Indigo cloth for my mother's pain, and I was promised in the rain. I was a child, already on before I'd even smile. 3 goats, 2 sacks of grain, stamp my name before I came. My cousin told me by the river bend, 20 years old and 3 years married already. You're lucky, girl, you still have 5 more years. She wrung the cloth out with a hand unsteady. I didn't understand what lucky meant till I saw the weight behind her tired eyes. She looked at me the way you look at someone who doesn't know they're drowning in disguise. I asked her, drowning? What do you mean by that? She only shook her head and changed the subject. Some truths a woman learns to carry silent, some warnings come too late to be of comfort. I walked home slower than I'd ever walked, counting every step like counting years. 5 of them stretched out in front of me, like a road I couldn't see through for the tears. Nobody asked me, nobody told me, I was the last to know my own story. The promise sat there waiting in the dark, counting down the years before it left its mark. Oh, 3 goats, 2 sacks of grain, that's the price they call my name. Indigo cloth for my mother's pay, and I was promised in the rain. I was a child, already on before I'd even smiled. 3 goats, 2 sacks of grain, stamp my name before I came. Tell me what tradition counts a daughter's worth in goats and grain. Tell me what tradition calls this love and calls this gain. Tell me what tradition sends a child to fetch the water so the men can trade away everything that child once was or might have been or ought to be. 5 years is a long time to carry a secret, folded quiet underneath your tongue. I watched the seasons turn from green to dust, and dust to green again, and still felt young, still felt like a girl who climbed a mango tree. Still felt like laughter hadn't left me whole, but somewhere underneath the games and giggles, a debt was aging slowly toward its toll. I think about that well I walk too often, how unburdened world. 3 goats, 2 sacks of grain, stamp my name before I came. I was 10, I was just a child. Promise, promise, in the rain. 3 goats couldn't hold my spirit. 2 sacks couldn't weigh my soul. I was promised, yes, I was promised, but a promise made for me was never whole. Promised before I knew my name. Still here, still counting, still here. 3 goats, 2 sacks, and a girl they forgot to ask.